Hello, I'm Dr. Ovitt, one of the veterinarians at Lombard Veterinary Hospital. I'd like to take some time today to talk to you about, or even warn you about, the ever-popular grain-free diets for dogs. The grain-free craze swept the nation a few years back thanks to some major marketing campaigns that very successfully led people to believe that feeding a grain-free diet was somehow a healthier choice for their dog. However, these claims were not backed by scientific evidence, and in fact, there's no research to support that feeding grain-free is better or necessary for your dog. Despite this fact, many people are reporting to me at their annual visits for their dogs that they are feeding a grain-free diet. Up until recently, I've not really made a recommendation to switch or to change people's minds since it didn't appear to be harmful. However, the Food and Drug Administration just released an alert about reports of a potentially life-threatening heart condition associated with grain-free diets. Dr. Josh Stern is a veterinary cardiologist at UC Davis who is currently investigating this newfound association in conjunction with veterinary nutritionists there. He is the one who first noticed the rise in a condition called dilated cardiomyopathy, or DCM, namely in breeds that did not have a genetic link for this disease. Golden Retrievers were the first dog that he started to notice an increase in. Upon further investigation, it was noted that the dogs presenting for the condition were fed a grain-free diet, a boutique diet made by small manufacturers, or diets with exotic ingredients that had traditionally not been used in the veterinary sector. Pet foods containing peas, lentils, legume seeds, or potatoes as the main source of starch are currently the biggest concern. As a pet owner, we don't want you to panic or feel bad if you're feeding a grain-free diet, but we want to make you aware of this new development and offer you some guidance. Here are a few things you can do. First of all, if you're currently feeding grain-free, consider a gradual switch to a diet that contains more typical ingredients, preferably one made by a manufacturer with a proven track record for producing quality diets, with a heavy emphasis on research over marketing campaigns. Number 2, stop reading the ingredient list. This one's a hard one for me to say since I am a label reader myself, but nutrition in people is very different than nutrition in dogs. We eat a variety of food in our diet, but dogs often eat the same ingredients every day, which makes nutritional imbalance very important. The interactions with different ingredients are also important. It is a very complex process to create a balanced diet. It's best left in the hands of quality manufacturers that focus on nutritional research and take a science-based approach. Number 3, if you have any concerns that your dog may be having heart trouble, call our office for a consult. We'll do a thorough exam, listening to the heart and lungs, evaluating heart rhythm, and we will order additional testing if we feel necessary. Currently, we do not have any confirmed cases of DCM at our hospital, although I do have one suspected case that is seeing a cardiologist in a few days, and 2 other cases that presented in heart failure that have been exclusively fed grain-free diets for the last few years. While we do not have direct evidence yet that the cause of heart failure is directly related to this diet, it warrants further investigation, which they're doing right now, but we do need to be cautious. We don't want to create any further harm. And I'm hopeful that we found this out soon enough that we are not at the start of an epidemic of this devastating heart condition. We'll keep you updated as we learn more about the situation.